Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen backtracks, clarifies that Real Housewives of Rhode Island won't outshine RHONJ. After stirring up speculation with his bold comparison between the Real Housewives of Rhode Island and the iconic Real Housewives of New Jersey, Bravo's kingpin Andy Cohen is walking it back, sort of. Appearing on The View this week, Andy was asked about a comment he made last week claiming the new Rhode Island cast might give Jersey a run for its money. His response: a classic Bravo-style pivot. Well, listen, New Jersey housewives stand alone. Andy Cohen clarified. Let me just say that. But don't count RHONJ out just yet. According to Andy Cohen, the new cast brings something big to the table, literally and culturally. These are real, he emphasized. I don't think a lot of people realize what a very Italian community Rhode Island is. It's major. Andy continued with enthusiasm. And you know what? You don't mess with folks from Rhode. You don't mess with them. And they are very Italian. We have found a very Italian group, and they're hilarious, and they have big families. And so I'm really excited to introduce everybody. When asked if fans can expect any Teresa Giudice-style table flips, one of the most legendary moments in Real Housewives history, Andy played it coy. That's been done, so we'll see, he said. Earlier this month, Cohen acknowledged the inevitable comparisons to the Real Housewives of New Jersey, especially given the shared Italian-American roots and big, boisterous family dynamics. But he made it clear the Rhode Island crew has its own flavor, and even reminded him of early Jersey, which many fans consider peak Bravo. With Andy promising a cast full of personality, tradition, and plenty of drama, the Real Housewives of Rhode Island might just carve out its own legacy, table flip or not. In the ever-turbulent world of Bravo's sprawling Real Housewives universe, a single offhand comment can trigger an aftershock stronger than any table flip. This week, the epicenter of Housewives-related seismic activity is none other than Bravo's ringleader himself, Andy Cohen. Cohen, who has served as both godfather and ringmaster of the franchise since its inception, found himself in hot water after a cheeky quip about the upcoming Real Housewives of Rhode Island spun a little too far out of control. Speaking at a press event earlier this week, Cohen playfully suggested that the newest addition to the Bravo lineup might give the Garden State girls a run for their money. Within hours, the Bravo fandom was in full meltdown mode. Die-hard Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, fans took to social media to defend their turf like seasoned housewives armed with wine glasses and receipts. No one outshines Teresa. Period. One user tweeted, while another warned, watch what happens when Andy starts disrespecting Jersey. By midweek, Cohen took to his own pulpit, watch what happens live, to clarify his remarks. Okay. Let me clear something up before I get chased down the parkway with a spray-tan mob. He joked, martini in hand. When I said Real Housewives of Rhode Island might outshine RHONJ, I was being facetious. I love all my housewives equally. But let's be honest, nobody does drama like Jersey. Cohen went on to praise the New Jersey cast's long-standing legacy of chaos, loyalty, and family feuds that somehow become national headlines. The table flip heard around the world. That was Jersey. The christening gone wrong. Also Jersey. If I had $1 for every time someone called their sister-in-law the devil on that show, I could finance an entire spin-off starring Teresa's hairline alone. But while Cohen walked back any suggestion that Rhode Island could dethrone RHONJ, he didn't shy away from hyping up the new spin-off. I'm telling you, Real Housewives of Rhode Island is going to surprise people, he teased. Yes, it's a smaller state, but the drama is huge. These women have history, they have secrets, and they have opinions on clam cakes that could start wars. The Rhode Island cast remains largely under wraps, though rumors suggest a blend of Newport socialites, Providence entrepreneurs, and maybe even a political wife or two. It's the Northeast, Cohen said. They know how to argue with polish. Think less wine throwing, more shade over brunch mimosas. But don't worry, there's still plenty of screaming. Fans of the franchise are understandably skeptical. Rhode Island, best known for its quaint coastal towns, Ivy League pretensions, and Dell's lemonade, doesn't scream Bravo-level chaos. But insiders hint that this perceived calm might be the perfect storm. Quiet opulence hiding long-held rivalries and simmering scandals. A lot of people think Rhode Island is too quiet. One Bravo producer, speaking anonymously, said, "But that just means the skeletons are better hidden. And trust me, we've got some skeletons." Still, Cohen was clear. Real Housewives of Rhode Island will be its own flavor, but it's not about to kick New Jersey off the throne. Let's be real. Jersey is iconic, he said. You don't mess with Teresa Judas and think you're walking away without a new hairstyle. RHONJ has been through indictments, family feuds, and furniture-based therapy sessions. They're battle-tested. No one's replacing them. Cohen even hinted that the Jersey cast took his comments in stride, mostly. "I got a text from Dolores that just said, 'Rhode what?'" He laughed. "Then Teresa sent me 3 knife emojis and a heart. I think we're good." Bravo insiders speculate that Cohen's walk back might also be a clever ploy to generate buzz for both franchises ahead of the fall lineup. "Andy's no rookie," said entertainment strategist Carla Santiago. "He knows pitting franchises against each other is the best way to light a fire under the fandom. It's Housewives' Hunger Games, and the viewers eat it up." Some fans aren't entirely convinced the rivalry is over. On Reddit threads and Bravo fan groups, theories abound that Rhode Island is a stealth reboot of RHONJ vibes, possibly drawing inspiration from the earlier season's mix of family loyalty, real estate brawls, and high-stakes kitchen confrontations. "If Rhode Island has a single pizza oven, it's over," joked one user. Whether Real Housewives of Rhode Island becomes the next big hit or simply adds a new regional accent to the Bravo archives, one thing's clear. Andy Cohen's Housewives empire is far from slowing down. And while he may have backtracked on the outshining comment, the buzz has already ensured one thing: everyone will be watching to see if little Rhody really does bring big drama. As Cohen signed off Watch What Happens Live that night, he gave viewers one last wink. There's room in the Bravo mansion for all kinds of madness. But make no mistake, Jersey built the foundation. The rest are just picking out throw pillows. And with that, the Housewives multiverse continues to expand, one confession cam at a time.